Okay. How about, do you hear me now? I had to make one quick change over there on the settings. Do you happen to hear me now? Okay. If you don't mind, at least for the time being, since I have the stream's chat open up, do you mind typing in there so I know you're over there and you can hear it? And how's the movement and frames so far? This is before we get into any combat, though. So I think the stream chat's working just fine, so... I should be able to see you there. Well, from my phone anyway. Okay. So... let me jump in here. Everything's good otherwise? Okay. So, seems normal otherwise. Okay, good to know. So, there's something that in my recent recording, that kind of got me killed at the near end of my run, basically, when I was on Patchouli. And that was, I realized a lot of I had this on, and that screwed me over a little bit. This right here. The voice control setting. You know, it's actually kind of funny. So, I figure I mess around with this. Let's change this one to special, so that it's easy for me to use. Yeah, it's actually kind of hilarious. Like, let's look at what we have here. Let's say that. Assuming those settings are working the way they are. Like here. Oh. Well, let me do that one again. Let me do that one again. Let me do that one again. Damn it, Tsugumi. Can you not? I didn't summon you yet. Dang it. Well, anyway, sit. See? Bugging out a little bit, but sit. So, I figure messing around with the voice segment would actually be freaking hilarious with the broom build. But I'm gonna go ahead and absolutely fucking hate myself for this. We're just gonna grab all curses, and we're gonna see how badly this goes. So, this lets me test on the stream, while also... enemy numbers, enemy speed, I have so many things. Look at all these buffs so far, and this isn't the worst I've had it. In my recording, it was funny. But, yeah. So, just for confirmation's sake, Seal 5. So we're on max difficulty, plus I'm not gonna bother with allies. So let me look at my command list again. So the relevant ones is Phantasm, Summon, not Summon. But I'm not using Companion, so it doesn't matter. So Special, Ultimate, and Grab. It's gonna be fun. Okay, let's see how much I remember. I have to... all I'm doing is my broom build, but I have to use my other commands. Like anything else that's not in the spoken commands. Like manually. Not this one. I need my broom. Where's my broom? I need my broom. Not that one. Not this one. This is a shit start. There we go. Alright. Grab. 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 Nope. Damn it. That would be grab. Well. Let's see how responsive this system is, yeah? Special. Okay, they're special. It actually went off, so it's like a second delay, give or take. Grab. I might have to, like, pre-time it. I might have to pre-time it so I don't miss the grab window. Ooh, this is terrible. So yeah, you see where this is going, Donnie. And it doesn't help that I'm going for only curses on the setup, because ultimate. Special. Crap. Nope, that's my manual trigger. I have to keep my hands off the triggers. I have to keep my hands off the damn triggers. Crap. Nope, there was one. Damn. So yeah, either this idea will go really well, or it will go absolutely fucking poorly. One or the other. It doesn't help that I buffed the enemies special so very well. Crap. It doesn't help that I'm trying to talk while having to put voice commands in. But you know, I figured this would actually be a funny stream idea. But what do you think? Do you think the stream is running well enough that I could probably put this on public, or just keep it like this for now? Because I doubt I'll get anybody watching anyway, but this is a fine test for now. Special. Damn. Okay. Yeah, it's got a bit of a delay there. Can I get Haketo? I mean, like, that's a really, really good skill, but I really want Haketo. Can I get Haketo? Nope. 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 Damn it all. I'm trying to get auto lock on, but I'm not yet. There we go. That's what I need. You think it works for public? Okay, well, I mean, we could mess with that then. Hold on, let me temporarily drop this by jumping into my settings. And I'll swap it to public. That will get anyone anyway, but between you and me, we should be fine with managing the chat anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. That should be it, I think. I think that should be it. Yeah, that should be it. We're fine. Okay, we'll continue. But yeah, you see where this is going now, Connie. Because ultimate. There's like a good second delay for this sort of thing. So again, I'm not trying to touch any of the buttons that have a voice command, and we're just gonna try to do this special. We're gonna try to do this very cursed run. Damn it, I pressed it. With as much voice... I didn't say ultimate. Dang, well now I did. Now I said it, but... Jeez. We're gonna see how far I can take this on a cursed run. If anything, this will be good for testing as well. Special. Hopefully, I don't have to ultimate. This is gonna sound very, very awkward for anybody else who doesn't understand what the hell's going on, by the way. Because I keep having to keep interjecting a different word every other time I'm talking. Special. Okay. Well, so much for my no-hit, huh? Well, it's not. So much for my damn no-hit. I skill issued myself again. Grab. Special. Ult. Oh, wait, ultimate. I have to freaking change the word if I wanted to do that. Dang it. I'm starting to get lazy with my words. Ultimate. Well, I'd say it couldn't possibly get any more lazy than this, could it, Connie? Yeah, we're good. That's a little bit better because I have auto lock on taken care of early. If you don't have auto lock on early, it just sucks. This is good. This is really gonna get me killed at some point. Stagger recovery accelerated. That sounds terrible. Let's take it. Sounds terrible. Why not make it harder? Increase the staggered enemies is good. Alright. Oop, grab. Okay, so that works for the items as well. As long as the command's on there. Because ultimate. Okay. Yeah. Works pretty well. Not a good phantasm, but I'll take it. Wait, what's my word for phantasm? Wait, it was phantasm. What am I doing? So I used up all my ammo. Great. It's working great. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'm wasting ammo because phantasm. Special. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm too far for that. Maybe I was too far for that one. Either that or I missed the window. Could be one or the other. Okay. Special. Yeah, I missed the window. That's all it was. Basic attack or dash. No, these are good. This is good. I need at least one. Grab. Ultimate. That's a bad lineup, special. You sincerely want me to try that, Connie? I mean, I will, but I don't know. Hold on a minute. Hold on. We really... I mean, we are testing anyway, so... Anyway, let's see. We'll only do 2 of these. Let's see if it actually... We'll do this for 1 round. Are you absolutely sure? Because I could probably try it for 1 round, but I'm gonna like forget my own... I'm gonna forget my own inputs for this. Yeah, fuck it, we'll try it for 1 round. We'll try it for 1 round. What's the worst that could happen? Besides me getting censored, which I already do anyway. I already forgot my inputs. I already forgot my inputs anyway, hold on. Which one was it? Okay. Alright, Aya. Please stop being a bitch. Yeah, it took the input. It took the input. Yeah, it took the input. Bitch. Special. I mean, at least they can kind of detect what I'm saying, somewhat. I have to try not to mutter, though. Try not to. Ooh, ass. Yeah, got it. I mean, I could probably, if I'm actually on it with the way I'm articulating things, I could probably make it flow, where it doesn't sound awkward. But, this could take a little bit of effort. Ooh, boy. Special. I mean, at least we know the system works. At least we know the actual system works, so it's fine. I love how we're testing voice commands and we're just putting in swears instead, bitch. I actually hit the button on that one. Wait. That's not good. Bitch. Of course, your idea I'm testing just happens to be on a boss. So I have to be potty mouth for a little while longer. Or more than usual, special. Here. Raya. Going for that ass. Oh, ass. Well, still got the grab, but I did it late. Dang it. it still got the input, I just did it late. Like, way too early. Bitch. I missed. That would actually be the point. I actually would say that word. Oop. No, I'm safe here. It doesn't help that I'm also buffing enemies like crazy, special. As a result, so these fights are going to take a fair bit longer than I would like them to. Now, at least the game is not giving me a lot of attack buffs yet, bitch. Ass. Yeah, it still works. Special. It works, it still got her. It still got her. 3 minutes of me saying bitch and ass. Ugh, what does my life come to? Besides very funny comedy. Hey, would you look at that, Connie? I had to swear to beat a boss. Aren't you proud of me? Oh boy, let's swap that over. Ultimate. That'll do. Put it back there before someone on YouTube's end has a hissy fit. Shield increase sounds terrible. Why wouldn't I? Oh wait. Oh, I have to grab that. I need to make this run as absolutely... I didn't say alt. I have to make this run as inhospitable as I possibly can. I'm gonna be wasting so many ults just because of that. Here? No, not really. Yeah, okay. It's fine that I tested on this particular build because it's easy enough to play auto. Grab. But man, the frame rate sometimes. Oop, special. I need to make some adjustments. Grab. Ooh, all the projectiles on the screen. Whatever it is, the game doesn't like it. Special. Whatever it is I'm doing here, the game does not like that I gave so many extra buffs to the enemies. Okay. I wonder now. It can detect that. Can it detect the more shortened out version? I just say instead. Alt. Okay, yeah, no, it picks it up. So I can probably make that a little easier for myself, but not have to say ultimate every single time. Okay. So it didn't pick that up. Okay. You know what, this is good. This is fine. This is better. I don't have to keep wasting... Oops. I had plenty enough. I don't have to keep wasting it, so I could just special. Ult. I pointed it in the wrong direction. Screen. Like, I have to wait for the game to point it for me. Special. At least this is an easy build to test out voice commands, so it's whatever. Easy enough, anyway. That's it. Yeah, I can still use that even if I'm not in the lobby. Okay. It's in. The game wants to give me so many extra curses, though. Oh shoot, I have to use my Phantasm manually. Not now, game. Phantasm. Special. Ult. I'm pointing it the wrong way. Ult. Yeah, sure enough. Special. I missed an input there, though. I mean, I'm kind of surviving now. I'm, what, 2 bosses in? It's kind of okay. Oh, that bronze Suwako. Right, Phantasm. I missed. I missed! I mean, I hit her in the air, apparently. Phantasm. It's the problem with a lot of these bosses special. Because of how frequently a lot of them move, that's gonna make landing these a little bit tough to time. I really have to disable voice commands though if I'm trying to mess around with other characters, or just not talk. I mean, I could always just turn off the OBS whenever I do that. Because normally it wouldn't pick up anyway. Good, good. It's such a lazy... Ow. It's such a lazy build. But I actually have to talk to get the rest of it to work special. I don't have to, but this is just funny. Phantasm. Grab. Special. Nope, missed it. Okay. Ult. It's working. Oops, damn it. It's working kind of okay. Special. Grab. Why do I feel like I just have to say it again. Why do I do this to myself, Connie? I feel like that's the million-dollar question here. Why do I do this to myself? I have better response time if I just do it manually, but here I am messing with voice commands. Ooh. Ooh, no stamina, no stamina. Ult. At this point, it's just a matter of trying to figure out which words shorten out decently and doesn't, special, overlap with anything I actually want to talk about. Ooh. I might not win this. I don't have enough defensive. And I made too many mistakes in one go. Yeah, I made too many mistakes. This is going to be way too unreasonable to finish. Dang it. Never mind, we're running it back. We're running it back. I didn't like that run. Ooh, I did not make that any easy on myself, though. Cooldown? Yeah. Am I stupid enough to give them damage increase in one go? You know, yeah, I am. And speed. These are all terrible things that I wouldn't want mobs to have, but you know what? Screw it. It's gonna kill me one way or another, and we're testing out the voice commands, so whatever. So let's grab my broom back. Yeah, that killed me. I can get these rerolls to work out, though. There it is. Okay. Cool. Grab. Grab again. No, sure enough, it didn't catch that. Probably because I didn't just say the exact word. But then why does it suddenly manage to do ultimate sometimes when I'm not even saying the exact word? That's gonna be an awkward one to test. Still funny though. Dash, alt, grab skills, yes. Ooh. This early round I might not wanna special. I might not wanna rely too much on the broom though. Or the broom barrage damage grab. Nope. Missed it. Might actually have to take a few melee swings to get this to go by faster. At least it's early game, so it's not terrible. This is good if I was actually meleeing. But I'm not, so... Ultimately, that won't be part of my attack kit anyway. I'll maybe only use it for Area 1, but that's about it. Ultimate. Wait, no. I shortened it. No, it still picked it up. Never mind. Still picked it up. Witch recognition is weird. Special. Grab. Yeah, I picked it up. Okay. This one. Now, the question is, can I get through Hina again without taking damage? Probably not. Because I keep getting careless. And I don't have any phantasms on me right now. Oop. I might have to clean up the barrage a little bit. Ult. At least the damage is not terrible. So we're okay. For a bit. Oop. Special. Grab. You know what I actually realized? Another thing about the voice command mode. You're actually meant to use a specific partner character with it. So I really should have brought her with me if I was messing around with this. But I don't use companion characters all that much. Well, maybe if it kills me, we'll run it back. Actually, no, I don't mind changing that. What do you think, Connie? Should I just go grab that companion character to test it? I know if the run goes well, it's probably going to take a while anyway. We're still early enough in the run that I don't mind dumping it, so... ult. Okay, we'll go ahead and grab them then. Might as well. Let's see. Hold on, let me check this for a minute. Yeah, sure enough. Okay, I almost hit the wrong one. Where is she? Summon. This character. This is the one you're meant to use with, voice command, as you can kind of see. When using special or ultimate, she has extra moves here. Oh, I actually have to use companion as well. Hold on. Let me change that. I actually have to change that. Oh, that sounds terrible. They're gonna be so fast. 200% speed. Yeah, that sounds horrible. That sounds awful. Let's try it. Let's do that. Alright. Where's my broom? I need my broom again. Oh. Let's try it. Companion. How often can I use that though? Companion. I might need to change the word for that. Maybe. But I'd say this is a really, really good way to test it out. Oh, this is good. Companion. Companion. Oh. Oh, completely not surprising that this is making the run go by easier, isn't it? Lost my energy though. Sad. This is okay. This is okay. Grab. Ooh, companion. Grab. Yeah, this isn't going oddly well. I almost feel like I'm cheating having a companion attack. Hope she didn't try to attack while I said that. This will help things out. Companion. How... I'm curious, like, how much of a cooldown does that even have? Companion. I don't see any rhyme or reason to how she attacks, honestly. Companion. I could basically keep calling for help, really. Companion. Special. And grab. Ult. Yeah, we can kind of get her to attack on command. Companion. It's actually a little bit funny. Companion. I get the feeling I really should change that word though, don't you think, Connie? Companion. Grab. Special. Oh, okay, I still got the input. Maybe something a bit more... not as redundant. That makes sense. Companion. Ult. Missed. I missed. No. Companion. Oh, there it is. Grab. Special. Oh. Oh, I saw what happened there. I got retribution. You kind of see that lightning bolt that hit me. Since I'm using Tsugume, sometimes the voice input fails and I get punished instead for using it. This is gonna be funny then. I mean, it'll be worth the test. This is not meant to be a long stream anyway, but if I get too gung-ho with the voice commands, then Tsugume will sometimes, if the RNG's bad, just outright punish me for it. Let's just say companion as attack instead. Let's see how that goes. Granted, I could probably change it to something even easier than that. Enemy health or... this one. Health is annoying to deal with. Ooh. Yes. I'm actually using a companion for a change. So this is fine, mostly. Charge attack and jump attacks, that is bad. Nope. Attack. Sheesh. Grab. Oop. Okay, it's not on the screen, so I couldn't get it. Attack. Yeah, sure enough. Attack. Didn't happen that time. I just realized I don't have my auto lock on, do I? Yeah, I don't have auto lock on right now. That's not a bad phantasm to get. That is not bad. It used it. I forgot I have it set to that word. Phantasm. Ult. Special. Grab. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Oop. That's Lason. So, yes please. Always helpful. Pigeon's good. Phantasm. Ult. Yeah, you know what? Good enough. That's fine. Attack. I think she already went through her hit cycle for attack. Oop, now I hit the button. Grab. Well, I mean, this is one way to warm up your vocal cords, isn't it, Connie? Especially for someone like me who doesn't talk too often on voice. Unless it's just the two of us. This is one way to warm up the vocal cords. Ult. Attack. Fair enough. Attack. Special. And we can hold off on that. Grab. Ult. I mean, it's going well. Special. It's going mostly well. Okay. Grab. Special. Phantasm. Ult. We can force that damage a little bit. Phantasm. Oh. Okay, well, one hitter at least, so that's something. That's actually going to help with the shield break. And right here. Grab. Special. Phantasm. Ult. Yeah, that works out pretty good. Not too bad. Attack. Where's that missile going? Where's that missile going? Attack. Not too bad. Hey, would you look at that? I managed to no-hit that thing. Which is odd, because usually I take a hit on Aya. Usually. Finally! I get auto lock on now, not when I... It would have made that last fight a little bit easier. Health increase. I really don't want to grab that, but I have to. Damage increase, why not? For making this run as hard as possible. You know, Kami, I just realized what my crystals are at on my top left. Damn it all. Me and my ancient brain rot. From back in our day when we were growing up. The 1337. Reload time. You just do it lucky, I think. That's good enough. Okay. Ult. Okay, damage is good, special. In one burst anyway, damage is good. Attack. Oh, where's that missile going? There it is, grab. Small energy... yeah, that's fine. Grab. Oop. Ult. And then special here. Grab. That might make for a funny explanation video at some point. Just messing with the voice inputs. Here. We need that for survivability. Ooh, this will fast up. Special. Why was that floor so very easy? They're not as tanky as I would have expected them to be. Yeah, we'll go with that. Ult. Let's test that for a minute. Okay, well it worked anyway. Phantasm. Special. Phantasm. Ult. She's too close though. Don't want any of that. Oop. Special. Grab. Ult. Phantasm. Special. You have to admit though, for an indie game, it's actually surprising that the voice commands work this well, don't you think? Like, in spite of the delay, the response is overall pretty damn great. Special. Nope, I missed. Sad. Very, very sad. Ooh boy. Grab. Special. Like honestly, for a one-man project, this is actually very, very responsive on the voice command function. It's a little bit fun to mess with at least. Ult. Special. It's facing the wrong way. Dang it. More snakes, I think? Yeah, more snakes. At least the broom riding build makes using voice commands a little bit easier. But that build is already really easy to use, so it might be funnier to use voice commands on other characters, maybe. Grab. I missed my special, though. Sad. I missed special. Now would be an okay time for bursting, I think. Phantasm. Ult. As long as she doesn't disappear. We're kind of okay to burst. For what little it's worth on this build. Special. That was good. Grab. And then ult right here. Nope, ult. I was trying to see if it would actually still recognize it. It didn't. No, it didn't. I really have to be extremely clear when I say it. Enhanced barrage, or do I want to go mushroom? Mushroom, actually? I mean, enhanced barrage is good, but I have a companion, so it doesn't matter this time. And normally I don't use it, so... And then let's grab more curses. Stagger recovery. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think I can still manage. I think I can still manage even with the enemy recovering from stagger very quickly. I don't want all of these though. Grab. Wrong one though. Grab. Special. Grab. Not too bad. Ult. As long as I can get the line up just fine, which can't always. Can't quite always get the line up when I'm not the one in command of pressing the button. And then we have... We're gonna need to keep up the energy recharge just because it's a good idea. Grab. Yeah, well, I got it. Grab. Special. Ult. Right about here. I missed. I missed the other two though. Special. Grab. Grab. Oh man, I realize I have to say grab every time I see a purple mushroom. That actually makes the mushroom build for this hybrid actually a little bit more annoying to do. Just a bit. Take more damage in there. Grab. And then ult. Special. Grab. I don't know. This fight's nearly over. Special. Grab. That's gonna make this a little bit annoying for boss fights, especially because I'm very, very active at trying to use the mushrooms on boss fights. To rerun that one. Yeah, it's fine. Phantasm. Oh. Special. Nope, nope, I got punished for that one. Ult. I managed to RNG into a punish. What? Grab. Special. So really, anytime I say either of those two commands, special or ult, the odds are there is a chance that it will fail. And I just take damage instead. So it's good to remember that it's those two specific ones when doing the test. Phantasm. Special. Ult. Okay, ult again. Nope, didn't pick it up. That's bad position though. Ult. That should break it. Grab. Nope. I was just barely off on it. Damn it. I was just barely off on the break. By like a smidge, I think. I overcommitted. Sadness. still, that was a fairly good test anyway. You know, I'm a little curious. Summon. Running it back for one more run, but this time I'm going to use someone else, because that makes it easier to do on Mias's broom build. How about if I used... I didn't want to ult. She does it anyway. Alright. How terrible is this going to be for me, I wonder? If I do it this way. Yeah, I overcommitted. Go figure, huh, Connie? You know, I never actually did a finishing run for Moko. So maybe I'll just do a regular run, just to see how far this goes. We'll see if I can keep up with it in a melee setup now, and that should be good for the test. Grab. My question is, can I actually keep up with the voice commands while trying to do melee things? Because I've never beaten Seal 5 on Moko yet. So since I haven't done it vanilla, I'm not gonna even worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about doing a curse run. Grab. Special. Yeah, I really have to take into account that there's a delay when I'm doing this. Grab. Grab again. Okay, well it picked it up that time. Yeah, I picked it up that time, so I guess it's just the way I'm enunciating things. Super armor's good. Okay. Now can I fight Hina without dying miserably? Special. Grab. Oop. Ooh boy. Very bad day. You know what? No. We're okay for now. And I gotta be mindful how I do the approach. Oof. Never mind. Ult. Special. Grab. There we go. Ooh, okay. Not good. Attack. So, remember that I can put Tsugumi to work a little bit. Attack. As long as she doesn't outright delete me for overusing commands, we're kind of okay. She's not giving me space though. Attack. She's really not giving me space. Ult. She's really not giving me space to go getting close. Grab. Nope, Tsugumi got it. Tsugumi finished her. It's doable, you just gotta pay attention. This one, I think. We're gonna try to focus on burn, I think. Game. This is fine. Stop, and this is good. So is that. Take the first. And we're good. This is good to have. Grab. Ult. Special. There we go. Not a terrible one to have. This is good. Ideally, we want to try to do a grab. Ideally, we want to try to make this a very ult spammy focus. Grab. Somewhat. Not that one. And more health is good on Moko because you absolutely do need it. I think this is default Seal 5, and I'm still getting nervous on them. Grab. Nope. That staggered me. Okay. Special. Yeah, that staggered me out of that. Okay, good to know. That can happen. Can I actually though? Nope. That was bad. Ult. See if we can do something about that. I struggle on Aya as Moko, unfortunately. Special. Grab. Yeah, I tend to struggle on Aya as Moko. But this is before the whole voice command thing. Special. Ult. I have a little bit of time to do it. As long as she doesn't cheese me too hard. Phantasm. Attack. Ooh, bad time to do it. Special. And I missed. Sad. Damn it. I mean, it would have been good. Listen, boy, that wasn't good. I think it's doable. Ult. As long as she doesn't jump up too quickly, I can kind of survive this out. She did. She did exactly that. Ugh. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be a little bit tough to weave my way around. Nope. 1 HP in a dream. Unless I manage to keep up just a bit, maybe? I have to not take a hit, that's the problem. I'd have to not take any hits at this point, if I expect to get through that. Oop. Special. Grab. Ult. As long as she doesn't jump, I can kind of survive this. Kinda. Yeah. She jumped. Well, I got some HP back, so whatever. That'll do. Gonna have to. Better than sitting at 1 HP. It's much better than sitting at 1 HP. Oof. Oof. Attack. See if that finishes her. I kinda hope it does. No, it doesn't. Okay. I mean, Saguma's still putting in some work, so we're fine. For now. I didn't say ult, though. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Not this one. This is good. And then let's go with you know, that will help. That'll help just a little bit. Grab. Grab. Special. That would be better. Grab. Special. This would be better. Attack. Too tanky. Too tanky. They're all too tanky. Hold on. Ult. Special. Yeah, that'll have to do. Stacks. Here we go. So I kind of remember how to parry that. Taking damage is still not a good idea. Special. Ooh, I gotta get out of that. Tsuwako doesn't play nice. She really doesn't play nice. Ooh. That should be grab. It's probably good special. It's probably good on the damage. Attack. Bad stamina management. Very bad stamina management. Ooh, not good. Phantasm. Special. Yep, nope. Took a hit for that. That sucks. Yeah, so you can have it interrupted at least, the same way you would otherwise. Oof, that's bad. I didn't say special. That almost killed me. That did though. Dang it. Well, I got my res at least. How funny that I would get a voice command punished right into a snake. Oh, that's terrible. You see, kiddies, this is one of those situations where it's better to just shut up. Grab. Oof. Special. Nope, couldn't special. No, I did. Ult. I forgot the ads do a ranged hit as well. That's actually really, really terrible for this. Ooh, bad stamina management though. Oh, no, hit that one. Grab. she's gonna go into end phase soon, I think. Yep, there she is. Ult. This is not a bad time to do it. Special. Suwako doesn't disappear too often on her end phase, so we're kind of okay. Oop. But I really need to mind myself. That's not something I should tank. It's a bad idea. And we're good. Let's see. Better combos would be better in this case. Oh, look, Bolnir. I want that actually. Nope, never mind, too broke. Too broke for Molnir. Sadness. No free stun for me then. Special. I mean, the burn damage is doing what it should do, so we're fine. Grab. And grab. Didn't do the grab. Sad. Might be the animation lock then. Because that last hit, the uppercut right here, that is actually a bit of an animation lock. You have iframes on it, but you can't really do a whole lot until it's done. Here. Grab. Special. And then from here, grab. Assuming it goes off. No, it doesn't. Okay. Animation lock. Okay. Good to know. It's easier if I don't have the 5th hit, but it's nice to have. Just because. Special. Okay. Working as intended, kind of. Attack. Grab. Yep. Kinda want that one, actually. But we use this one. Ult. We're just gonna load it in. Special. I'm just gonna go front load the damage for this one. Grab. Grab. Oh, nope, still got it. Okay. Bit of a late input, but it's kinda doable. Attack. Okay. Jeez, gap closing. Shouldn't let that happen. Okay, special. Still got it? Okay, still got it. Ooh, this is getting dangerous. It's not good. Phantasm. Oof. Damn. And I just got my ult too. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good test. What about you? Not as snappy as I would like to in a game like this, but it is fun to mess with. And hopefully that managed to test out the streaming for the current internet I got. That is funny though. Let me see here. Yeah, grab. Hold on a minute. It is very tricky. I mean, I kind of made it work, but it's the timing. The 1 second off really doesn't help. But it's definitely fun if you wanted to just mess around and challenge yourself with that. Grab. Ult. Okay, yeah, so the input command still works. Even in this case. Grab. Yeah. Tricky, but definitely doable. Alright, we'll leave it there then. Thanks for helping me test it, Connie. I guess we can say I'll have a funny idea for later then. Just not quite yet. I'll have to figure out how I want to do this in a video. So we'll drop that here. See you then.